Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to That Sim Guy. Today we are back with another episode of Aquarist. And today is a special episode, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Oceanarium. Let's get right into it and continue the story. Oh, would you look at it? It's just so perfect. We've done very good in this place. Made quite a bit of money. Look at the seahorses and the little catfish. Don't forget about these weird looking things. And we can't forget about our Roomba. That being said though, I think it's time that we unlock the Oceanarium for $40,000. We did it. We spent the money. Now we just need to travel there. All right, we've done it. We've unlocked several things here. Looks like we've got octopus and bream, some red snapper. Ooh, that's fun. Some long spine porcupine fish. A rudfish. We got another little shipwreck. Some more decorations. Looks like we may have gotten a different automatic feeder as well. That's nice. And we have done it. We have made it. We are here. Now, this is all that we've unlocked at the moment. It says that we need to prepare the tanks. Now, we have this nice big tank here, but I think we might save that one for last. And of course, we've got these ones here in the rocks, which I do quite like. Those are pretty sweet. So I think we may make something out of those. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but we'll figure it out when the time comes. There's more parts of it that we can unlock once we spend the right amount of money, it said. But for now, I guess we'll kind of look around here, get our bearings, and see what this place holds for us. So it looks like down here in this hallway, we do have the water pump. That will put the water into the big tank in this room. That's good to know. We got one of these so we can produce some coral over here as well. And of course, we have some trash and stuff laying around, but we'll take care of that stuff as the time comes. This must be the new magic table. And of course, where I can dispose of fish the proper way.
Nice.
Then we have the cabinet for our tools. I think that's a necessity, so we're just gonna go ahead and buy that. So then we go back in this hallway. All right, yeah, and see there's 3 more pumps for the other 3 tanks in there. Now I think we'll start off with this one here. We're gonna have to get some soil in it and whatnot. Before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this place up. Go ahead and sell items I don't need, and yeah, we'll come back to it when I'm done with that. So as I was picking up trash, I realized that we can take photos and put them up here on this wall, so that's good to know. We'll definitely get a couple good pictures for that. At least this place wasn't nearly as bad as the exhibition or the basement. I mean, those places were dirty. This isn't that bad. I'm sure when customers come though, they'll probably leave trash. We'll see. We do have to get something set up here before the place opens up. So after I finish picking the stuff up, we'll get rolling on a tank. So I think to start off, we're definitely going to do this one. And I'm going to do another light up aquarium. And I'm going to use those new moon mains we just saved. Don't forget about these weird looking things. So I think that might actually look pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and get this aquarium set up here. Of course, we need to pick our soil. And I do kind of like this red soil. I think it'll match the backdrop quite well there. Get that, get our trusty shovel, got to get the salt. And now that we have all that stuff, we'll go ahead and select it and we will get the soil in this tank. All right, now that it's full with the soil, I'm gonna go ahead and do the water really quick. So we're just gonna go back here and then turn on this pump. Ah, yes, and it's time to open up. Where do we go to open up? Ah, okay, so there's a little sign here, just like in the basement. We don't have much yet, but we'll see what happens. I mean, there's a couple people looking at the soil. They really like the soil.
You guys like rags? I like rags.
We made $84.
I'm broke, man! My life sucks!
I'm surprised we made anything at this point. All right, back to this. The moon main like a temperature between 75 and 82, so I think we'll put it right at 75. I think that's a good number. Especially when it comes to plants and everything like that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just do 75. Go ahead and set that on our thermometer. Enable that bad boy. Grab our salt, give it a little sprinkle, then we will purchase a couple of these fish. And while we're here, because I do like that soil, I think I'm gonna use that soil for all of the tanks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill up all these tanks with this soil real quickly. I love manual labor. I am quite impressed with how much dirt this little shovel can throw down in one scoop. Okay, and it looks like we may have run out of soil as well. Yeah, there's 0% remaining. So we were able to fill up all those tanks with the one bag. That's a first for us. And yeah, I think those all look nice. I think it's good that they're like that. All right, let's get back to putting all these wonderful fish in the tank. All right, and as you can see, we got all the fish in there. So now I need to set up some decorations, and we should make this thing look quite nice. Now, I'm probably gonna add a couple more fish in there. We will see, but we are gonna focus on this tank just being lit up overall. And it looks like there is a light up here too that we can actually change. So we'll get to that once we figure out what our theme is gonna be like here.
2 hours later.
All right, and we did a thing. This is the thing. I think it came out quite nice. Now, I did put the other ones in there too, the other glowing fish, the white stream, along with the new ones that we unlocked. And basically, my idea was to make it look like we had lava coming down into the tank, since these rocks kind of glow with them. And then I put like some ancient stone, you know, and kind of like finding some treasure, you know, because that's what this tank is. Look at all these fish. They were almost extinct. We saved them, and now look at them glow. I think I'll try to save the ones that get bigger instead of trying to sell them, and I'll sell the smaller ones, so that way we can get some nice big glowing fish into this tank and hopefully bring some good customers here. So for our first tank, I think it's quite nice, and they're all happy. Half of them are algae eaters and half of them are not. But before I forget, I'm gonna need to add an auto feeder, and we just got that new one that we've seen. So let's see here. Yep, we got this right here, the automatic feeder. That's awesome. So we'll go ahead and spend the 870 on that. Oh, no, I dropped it. No, we gotta get this auto feeder. What did we do? Oh, okay, we got it. Well, let me rotate it. I guess it does need to be like put down. I wonder if I can't just clip those ones to the top, because yeah, this isn't gonna work out. Yeah, so I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna see if I can't get the ones that clip, because those ones are pretty cool, and I don't like how that one sits in there, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing that one. We'll go ahead and do 2 per tank, so it keeps them nice and good here, if it lets me do it. Nope, it won't let me actually clip it to the top either. Well, that's unfortunate. What about this? Doesn't let me clip it to this glass either, does it? No. Well, so I guess we will get that boxy looking auto feeder. I really don't like how it looks in the tank, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'll know now for future reference with the other tanks to make some type of like hideaway for it maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and fill these other 2 tanks with water, and then we'll see what we decide to do for our next tank. All right, now they're all filled up. I think for our picture wall, I can go ahead and get us a nice little picture here. It did say to press F12. So I think I did it. Yep, it says that we can put in the latest image that we had. So where do we want it? I think we'll put it right here. Look at that. Showcasing the first aquarium that we built in the Oceanarium. That's amazing. All right, so for this next one, I think I'm gonna do this tank here, and I'm gonna do like a little pirate themed tank maybe.
Welcome to the Caribbean, lad.
Because that's about all the decorations that we have until we level up. Oh, but wait, it's time to open. Okay, not bad. Our first tank is bringing us in $550. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a pirate themed tank here. So let's figure out the fish that we're going to use for that. Okay, so I think I'll do like an octopus and mutton snapper in this tank. Maybe possibly the long spine porcupine fish. Do those 3 possibly with the pirates? You know, this could be our Kraken type theme. So yeah, let me get all their specs in and see what they like. 10 to 50 decorations, then 2 to 20 plants. I already looked at their temperatures. A temperature of 75 will be perfect for them. 4 to 28, good, that's good. Okay, and 5 to 34, 4 to 30, and 3 to 20. Okay, so they don't require a whole lot of plants, so that actually leaves us a lot of room to do some good decoration here. So first things first, we need to get our salt. Go ahead and salt this tank up. Then we'll put our heater up to 75, perfect. Now, the tank parameters are all set, so I think we can go ahead and decorate this and then put the fish in. So let me work some magic real quick here. So we are doing a pirate theme, so we're gonna want like these old wooden boats and the shipwreck, maybe some gold in the shipwreck. So we'll go ahead and buy this, and then we'll buy the gold that opens. We'll also get this pirate treasure here, a skull, the hat, the sword, maybe a barrel, and we'll see how this comes out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after doing a few things, we managed to make the pirate tank. We got the green ghost glow and the octopus swimming around with the red snapper and the pufferfish. Now we can kind of swim around here, see what it's looking like. We got the gold chest that opens and closes. We got the pirate treasure in between the sunken ship. We put the auto feeder on top of the barrel. And then of course, we made the pirate skull with the crossed swords and the hat.
Pirates.
Along with a few plants. Everyone's nice and happy, so you know what that means. I lied. The octopus are not happy. I need to buy like 2 more of these guys. Throw them in. Maybe it's the decorations. So I need more decorations. Okay, we can deal with that. We'll make this nice and easy. Get us a few shells here. Ooh, let's get the pearl producing shell. Yes. Go ahead and throw that down. See where they're at here. All right, looks like everyone's nice and happy. We just had to make sure that there was pearls being made.
Nice.
Now, I went ahead and changed the light color to green because you can't tell me that that doesn't look amazing. Ah, yes. I love it. What a great tank. Now we just got to figure out what we're going to do over here. But I had another idea because we do have these editing tools and I want to see if I'm able to use them in here. So we have some floor material here, so we can get one of those. I don't know, and maybe try out some of these wall materials here and just kind of see where we're at. Yeah, so I put the floor down. I do like the floor, but I don't like the walls, so I'm gonna have to pick a different one. All right, so I chose these walls and these floors, and I think they look quite nice. I'm gonna see now though if I can't paint the walls. So yeah, let me paint some stuff real quick, and it is working. I think these will look great black. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. We just gotta keep on painting and painting. Again, I love manual labor. Almost there. Ran out of damn paint, so I guess we gotta get some more. Go ahead and select it and paint some more. Last one. And ah, yes. Look at that. That looks amazing. We definitely want to focus on making this place look pretty nice, considering that this is the Oceanarium. We need to take care of this place. Make sure that it's nice and spruced up. Bring in all the money and the satisfaction. I wonder though, can I paint the floors too? Nope, the floors cannot be painted. But we will buy these two floor materials here because in my little maintenance rooms, I just kind of want them to be like a concrete floor that looks like work is done in it. Well, I guess I can't change that one, but it let me change this one. Well, I'm sure we'll figure that out later. All right, and we set the paint there. We had to do it in a questionable way, but we got it to sit down, okay? We made this room more concrete here, where we do maintenance on the big tank. And then this room, it wouldn't let me change it, so we'll just keep the floor there, but I mean, it doesn't look bad anyway. But now it's time to open up the store and see how much money the pirate tank is brewing in. All right, $1,100. We're definitely on the right track here. 31% satisfaction. That is good to see. Now, I did forget to change this light here. And I think for this one, we're just gonna go red. And we're gonna go possibly a dimmer red here. Like there could be pretty good. And then that way it just looks like the lava is flowing down into the tank. Because these guys light up enough on their own. And look at how big they're getting. Now, we gotta inspect this. It's at 58%, so that's not bad. So these automatic feeders do run quite well. Now, we'll go ahead and check these guys here to see if any of them are upset. No, they're not, but they are breeding. Oh, no, wait. Now they're upset. Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm going to sell the smaller ones. So we're going to go ahead and get a few of the smaller ones, and we will just keep the big ones in the tank. So that way, they are there for display, and we'll probably keep about 4 of each. I did not realize how many fish were bred in this tank while we were making the pirate tank. Yeah, this is insane. I'm selling so many fish right now. To think I only put 2 of each in here to start out, and I'm selling like 15 to 20 of them at a time. Well, it's definitely bringing in the money. The white streams, I think I'm only going to keep 2 of each. Okay, we got that all cleared up now, so we can move on here. We got up to $6,400 there, as you can tell, just from selling fish. And these guys aren't even worth that much. They just look really cool, and that's why we put them in here. But, I mean, as you can see, they're growing quite big. That means that they'll be very, very nice for this tank. We gotta check up on everybody over here, see how they're doing. Now, if I remember correctly, I had 4 octopus in here, and there seems to be 5 now. So go ahead and inspect it. Yep, there's definitely 5 now. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to sell the smaller ones of things and keep the bigger ones. But for now, we're just going to leave them be because they've not been in there that long. Now, we got to figure out a theme for this tank. It does have 2 lights, so that's good. We could definitely do something color-wise there. And then we also have the giant tank that we do have to consider as well. This one could get interesting, let me tell you what. It's 5,200 gallons, so it could fit some big fish. Now, I'm not sure if we unlock big fish yet. I mean, technically, octopus should be able to get pretty big, right? Same with the red snappers. They should be able to get pretty decent size as well. But, I mean, I guess that's just something that we're gonna have to figure out. Now, I also do want to change the floor in here, just because I don't know, I just don't like it. And we'll do the same one that we have in this room, so it's like a good transfer through here, even though it looks absolutely terrible, so never mind. We're gonna have to pick something else. Maybe we can do like a nice marble floor here. Yeah, see, that works. Looks like we have to get one more for this. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, it's clipping a little bit in here, but we're just going to pretend that we didn't see it. Now, I think I might be able to go check out the old buildings, the exhibition, and the basement to possibly get us some more money here and maybe unlock some of the new areas and possibly some bigger fish. So let's go ahead and check that out and see where they're at. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, look at that. We came back and instantly got $31,000. Just what we needed. I love you, exhibition. You do great. And I mean, if we really wanted to, we could go through all these fish and sell them and do all that, you know. So I think I might actually do that and see how much money we get after clearing out all these fish. And then I'll go ahead and go to the basement, see where that's at, and we'll see how much money we accumulate all together. Sell some of these. And I'm glad to see nothing has changed in the Rave tank. That cleanup crew is still very unhappy. Good. Check up on the Xander tank as well. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Go through this one. And we'll go ahead and go through the rest of these tanks here and see what we get. And because this is where our little Moonbeam adventure started, I think I will go ahead and buy the other color variants and put them in here. But as you can see, we're already up to $4,700 from all the other fish that we sold, so our money's looking quite good. All right, and we got the glowy boys in here, so that way when we leave to and from, they'll be breeding, and we can always come back and sell them. Gotta pet the Roomba before we go. And we'll go ahead and go back to the basement. All right, a little $1,200 from the basement. Go ahead and just restock all the shelves. Perfect. Now, and remember, I did mention this last episode, I do believe, that I think I want to do a live stream for this one so that maybe you guys could help me make the tanks for the basement and get it back up to its former glory. I think it could be quite fun. Anyway, let's go back to the Oceanarium. Now, you may have noticed the Japanese DLC and the Underwater Museum. We will get to those. Believe me, we will. But for now, I really want to just focus on getting this place spruced up to the best we possibly can. We went through a lot of milestones to get this accomplished, so I definitely want to make sure I take care of it. That being said, with our $47,000, we can go ahead and buy the rest of the building. Oh yeah. We got a great white shark. And we got smallmouth bass. Oh, that's amazing. And a rainbow trout. Now look, I'm excited about the shark and everything, but I fish IRL and I am stoked about the smallmouth bass. So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to put in that small tank and make it its own thing, because that made me super, super excited.
You weird.
And we got some cool decorations too. Submarine and some more shells and coral and whatnot. More rocks.
I like rocks.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Level 9, we're killing it. And of course we got shark signs. We are definitely making a shark tank, but we need to open up real quick. Made a good $1,100. That's pretty good. And man, this must be the shark tank. Oh wow, and I'll definitely have to go into edit mode to get this thing all spruced up. This is going to be a grand time. But if we go over here, we can also see that there's more sections that we can unlock. Wow, the potential of this place. Ooh, and this is an expedition room, so we could do some more jobs possibly. That's probably going to be the next thing that we open up. Oh, looks like we have a cafe as well that we can get. Yeah, we're definitely gonna buy that. So now we got the cafe, and our customers will be happy to eat and stare at sharks. Now, what is this over here? Okay, so we have to complete a shark quest to unlock this exhibition. It's a cave exhibition. That sounds very interesting. I'm definitely excited to see what we can come up with here. I'm not sure what happened to the floor here. Got a little bit discolored, but I think it just might be how the light glares through here, so it's fine for now. But yes, on to the next tank. And this one, if I can, which I do believe I'll be able to, will be purely dedicated to the smallmouth bass. I am so excited. So let's get right into it. First, we need to see what they require. 69 degrees.
Nice.
To 77 degrees. So I think you know where this is going. Yep, the temperature is going right to 69. Oh, but we have to open up. Look at all those people. All right, so we made $1,700. That wasn't too bad. Now, we got to think about the decorations for the smallmouth tank. And I do have some ideas here. So let me get to putting it together, and then I will get back with you guys. All right, I think we've done something great here. Everyone take a look at the smallmouth bass tank. Decorated it with a few rocks, nice backdrop. And I also added me. Yes, that's me. Struggling to catch a fish. Got the little boat, got the little beer hidden behind, you know, just in case the rangers show up, and got me looking oh so handsome. But right now, this is by far my favorite tank. and it probably will be for a very long time. So that being said, just look at it. We can do a little swim around here. Soon these fish will get quite big. I like how they just keep their mouths open the whole time. That's realistic for sure. And of course we added some bream and some other stuff and really just brought life to this tank. I feel like this one's gonna roll in the dough for us. But now we have to focus on this bigger tank here. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. I don't know if I have what I would like yet. Oh, but look, there's a new job for a client. We could work on this, or we could go do that job and maybe it will give us something that we can put in the big tank. And yes, I know, we have a shark tank. We can do some big things here, but I just don't think it's the right time yet. We will do the shark tank though, don't you worry. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just do this job. Let's see where it takes us. Okay, so this lady here owns an art gallery. She doesn't look depressed at all. And you can see it's quite nice. But she wants us to build an aquarium for her that involves turtles. But we're gonna need to grab a hammer to destroy these middle walls. So we'll go ahead and buy us a hammer, just like this, and bring these walls down. I love to smash things. It's very therapeutic. And then it wants us to dig out this with a shovel. Now we gotta go and buy the shovel. This is insane. We're using the smallest shovel on the planet to dig this out. And I guess we shoveled the entire tree.
Nice.
Then we'll go ahead and buy this top part here and magically lift it to the sky. And then we buy the missing glass. Okay, so now it wants us to pick the soil. And I guess I'll try to match that centerpiece as much as I can, if that matters at all. But we'll go ahead and just get this soil. I think it'll go well with her little art gallery here. And we'll fill it up, one tiny shovelful at a time. Looks like it didn't matter because we're covering it up. Okay, and we filled it with soil, that's for sure. And now we gotta use the water pump on the wall to fill it up. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Wow, that was fast. And it looks so blue. All right, so it wants us to put the turtle, put some rocks, and put some water plants. So we need 15 water plants. We need 10 rocks and 4 turtles. I think that's easy enough to do. We went ahead and piled all of our tools around her. That way she can keep them safe. Don't want to lose them or anything. All right, so we put the turtles in. They didn't go into our inventory. They just automatically went in. Look at them swimming oh so majestically. I really do hope that we unlock this for our aquariums. Oh no, the temperature. We can't unalive the turtles. So now we just need to get our rocks and plants. So let me do that really quick. All right, so we put all the rocks and water plants in, and now it wants us to put in 25 corals. This won't take long at all.
2,000 years later.
All right, so we got all the coral placed. And as you can see, it looks quite nice. And we even made like a little hideaway cave here and decorated it with some stuff. So yeah, here's the tank so far. But we're not done yet. Oh no. Apparently all these masks we have to put in the aquarium. So we'll just start grabbing them. And we'll place them in here until we get all the masks, move them around how we like them, and go from there.
Okay.
Alright, and we decided to just place them all staring out to all the people coming to look at it. Not creepy at all. Now it says it's time for the greatest treasure. Bring the ancient scepter from the next room and put it in the aquarium. Okay, so we got this now. I wonder if we're going to unlock all this stuff for our aquariums. That'd be kind of neat. And it wants us to put it in here. And we will put it just like that, so everyone can see it just at the front. And it looks like we're all done. This one wasn't that bad at all. Are you feeling any better there, ma'am? I guess not. But I sure am with the $16,000 you just paid me. And look at all the stuff we unlocked. We definitely got the turtles and we got all the masks. Looks like we also got a brook trout, which is cool. A yellow tang. And whatever the hell that is. Ah, yes. It came out so perfect. Get me the hell out of here. All right, and we're back here. How our little bass fishies doing? They're doing good. The pirate tank is flourishing. Wow, and look at the red snappers. They're getting so big. Then this tank, the lava tank, that's what we'll call it, the lava tank, is looking fantastic. And if you're still here watching at this point, I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed and you like the content, please do so by hitting the button below. You can also go and hit that like button as well. Anyway, back to this aquarium. So maybe we'll do something here with some of the new stuff we got. And I don't know, maybe put the turtles in here? We're just gonna have to see. First things first though, we need to hit the water switch. Ah, but I also need to put soil. This time we'll do these black rocks here. Grab our shovel off of the wall and start filling it on up, one scoop at a time. Put our stuff away here. I think that looks very nice. Now, I wonder if I can do backgrounds on here. I don't think I can, but I think we might give it a go and see. So we got a background here. Ah, yes, it actually does let us put backgrounds. Great, so we'll just keep the rock theme there. Put the other one over here. Ah, nice. Look at that. That is starting to look great. Now we can hit the water switch. And go time. And look at that. It's all full. Now, I am going to do some things here. I think I'm going to do it themed in sections if I'm able, but we're just going to have to see what I come up with. It definitely won't involve turtles or anything, because it can't, because this tank is definitely not at this capacity. So we're just going to have to figure something else out.
Later.
Alright, so I think I figured it out. I made a freshwater tank. I considered this being the second biggest tank that we have right now in the oceanarium, so I decided to make it dedicated to freshwater fish. And we have all sorts of stuff in there. We got the red fish, we got bream, we got burbo, we got rainbow trout, we got stickleback, and we have brook trout. Now there's plenty of variety here, and I'm sure once they start breeding and they're all happy, this tank will do great. But because there's so many fish, I already have one fish feeder here, but I think I'm going to put another one back here just to be safe. So we're going to buy that, and we're going to go ahead and put it back here behind this plant. And while we're talking about the auto feeders, we might as well check them. Yep, and it was time to refill them. At least the first one. The pirate tank as well. And these are seeming to get a little bit overpopulated, so I think we're going to have to sell the population as well. Yep, there's definitely quite a bit of fish here. Like I said, I will keep the big ones, and we will keep 4 of them each.
Later. In the void.
There was so many fish in this tank. That took forever. But as you can see, I kept the big ones and they look great in there. Now we got to do the same thing with the smallmouth tank, see how it's doing. Sell several of the bream here. Sell a few smallmouth. We're going to keep 5 of them in this tank. And then we'll keep 4 redfish. 5 bream, 5 bass, 4 redfish. I'm just fishing. Then we got to do the pirate tank. We'll keep 2 of the moon mains, 4 of the octopus, 3 of the snappers, and 5 of the porcupine fish. Ah, yes, look at that. It's all coming together so nicely. Now, I think we grew an extra plant here, so we're gonna go ahead and sell that. Yeah, because we don't need that. Or maybe just a different plant, because apparently it did need that. So we'll do this plant, and we'll put it down here nice and small, so that way everyone can see the skull. And I am very much liking this tank. I think it's all come together quite nicely. But you know what that means? It's time to focus on the shark tank. Found some more trash. We'll just get rid of that. And I might do some renovations here just to make the place look a little bit nicer. So yeah, let me do that first. Alright, and we decorated the place up a bit. We put the marble floors down and made black walls everywhere. Then we separated the theme of our little cafe here. I think it came together quite nice. And yes, I didn't miss a wall at all. Nope, every wall has been accounted for. And it's perfect.
Okay.
So, now that this place is looking all pretty, I think it's time that we buy the office, or the expedition room. Okay, and we can put little pictures in here. And then this thing has locations, so I think we can go and discover more fish maybe? We can't have the office looking like this, no sir. So we'll go ahead and put our floor down, get us some nice walls here. Alright, now the place is all spruced up. Then we can put some pictures here. And we also have the pictures in the other location over here. So yeah, we got that tank. We got a good picture of the bass tank, you know, just catching us some bass. Got the pirate. Have to open up the oceanarium real fast, see how we're doing. Look at all those people crowding around to see our excellent aquariums. And of course, our fine cuisine. Nice, we made $2,900 with 80% satisfaction with 40 visitors. Not bad. Now we just need to get one last picture here. And I think we've got it. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. It all looks fantastic. We've really outdone ourselves here. Now for our office, we're gonna need a picture of a bass. And then the last picture that we put in there will probably be a shark. Ah yes, look at that picture. It's perfect. Definitely my favorite out of all the ones I've taken. I want to see what this is all about. Okay, so it lets us go to a place called Underwater Ruins. So there looks like there might be some fun stuff that can come out of that. But I think we'll wait for that. And I think we should just go ahead and get some stuff done with the shark tank. Nothing too crazy quite yet, but at least something to get us going. So, yeah, let me see what I can do about it.
Much later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've done some things. I introduced to you the partially complete shark tank. We have a couple themed areas over here. We have the masks that we got from the art gallery. We got the Mayan treasure. We got the abandoned shipwrecks and shipping containers, with the anchor symbolizing all those who have been lost at sea. Then we have our fantasy themed section over here with the castle and the pirate ship and some barrels and a couple things. And of course we have warning signs that you're coming into a shark tank from both entrances. And we do have sharks and turtles. Let's go get a closer look, shall we? The moment we've been waiting for. The shark. Look at them. They just look great. The turtles seem to be happy as well. And of course I put in some shark suckerfish for the sharks. That being said, you may be asking yourself, well, how do the sharks eat? Do they eat other fish? Why are they not being aggressive? Well, I have the answer for you. We can now buy shark food. We'll just get a couple of those. Didn't put them in my inventory. Ah, yes. Okay, so we gotta pick it up and hold it. So yeah, we take this shark food up here and we dangle it over the tank and see if the sharks come. How are they gonna act once we feed them? I'm curious, and I'm sure you are too. But we're just gonna have to wait for the next episode.
Got him!
Thank you again to everyone who stuck around and watched the video. I always appreciate it. If you're enjoying the content, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe. Another shout out to my boy ESB for making all the beats that I use in my background music. If you're looking to score yourself something to, I don't know, make your music with, I will have his contact information in the link below, along with his SoundCloud. Make sure to go check him out. On the next episode of Aquarist, we will feed the sharks. Thank you again, and remember, nothing is real. Everything is a simulation. Bro, I heard you need some gas. Karen really likes her wine right now. Holy crap, there's a lot going on here. I mean, it just looks so good. And remember, nothing is